What type of magic can you do during Mercury retrograde? If you are on spiritual social media, you've probably seen and heard a lot of alarmist content saying that you absolutely cannot do any kind of magic when Mercury is in the microwave. However, this is not strictly true. If you don't know me, my name is Celeste Mott. I've been a practicing occultist for over 20 years, and I do a lot of magic during Mercury retrograde. The first thing to remember is that you can always remediate. You can pray to Mercury, make offerings to Mercury, you can use mercurial materia, and that can help kind of mitigate the impact of Mercury retrograde on your spell work. Personally, I make heavy use of Sphere and Sundry's materia during Mercury retrograde. This is Quicksilver Tongue. It works amazingly for just smoothing out your communication. The second thing to keep in mind is that if you're not using planetary magic in your practice, then Mercury retrograde is not going to have as much of an impact on the spell work that you're doing. Not every type of magic calls in planetary intelligences. So if you're not using planetary timing, if you're not appealing to those spirits, you're going to have a much easier time getting your stuff to work. The third thing is that Mercury retrograde can be really good for some kinds of magic. It's a great time to do magic to reunite with an ex-lover or an ex-friend. It's a good time for deep internal healing work. And yes, Mercury retrograde is also a great time for curse work or work that is intended to be disruptive. I also learned a pro tip from a colleague and mentor of mine, Alexander Moore, the Hex Doctor, which is that you can incorporate the third and the fifth pentacles of Mercury into your spell work to sort of account for or soften the blow of the retrograde influence. If you want to check out Sphere and Sundry's products, especially the Quicksilver Tongue oil, I do have a link in my bio. It's an affiliate code. You don't have to use it, but you can if you like. Good luck out there. This retrograde is definitely a gnarly one.